Hi guys, it's Georgie. I'm going to take you through about a 15-minute stretch series. This is designed to kind of stretch out your legs and your hip flexors. It'll be good for us, say, if you've been doing a lot of running recently or a lot of leg exercises at all. So we're just going to start as usual with our eyes closed, our palms facing down or up on our knees, and we're just going to start with 3 deep breaths. So nice big inhale and exhale, getting that nice mind and body connection. Going to stretch our arms up towards the sky. Bringing our left hand down to the earth, right hand reaching over, feeling that stretch down the right side. Back up to center, lowering the right arm down, left arm reaching over. Back up to center. Lowering the arms behind us, just bringing them to a clasp position, bringing our shoulder blades back, slightly edging forward, keeping that nice straight spine, eye gaze towards the ground. Bringing our feet into a butterfly position, soles of our feet together, trying to bring our knees down towards the mat. If we need to bring our feet a little further away to bring our knees closer down, do so. Just holding onto the feet. Inhale, exhale, going forward, but keeping a nice straight spine. And a nice groin stretch. Every exhale, I want you to try and edge a little bit closer down towards the earth. We're going with 3 deep breaths now. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Hold at the bottom. Slowly coming back up. Bringing our knees together. We're going to come into a downward facing dog. So bringing our hips up, slight bend in those knees. Holding here, we're walking out. Right knee bending, left knee bending. Grounding down through those hands. Optional 3-legged dog here. I would do it, but there is a glass door behind me. I'm going to bring my right leg to the outside of my right hand, so we're coming into a lizard lunge. Holding up here, feeling that nice stretch. Bringing the knee down towards the earth, untucking the toes, lunging a little bit more. If this feels like a nice enough stretch, stay here. Otherwise, alternatively, you can come down onto your forearms. If you have a block or anything you can lean on, like a foam roller, you can lean down onto that to give you a little bit more height. Otherwise, if it's in your capacity, come down onto your forearms. A nice stretch here. Remember to breathe through. Inhale and exhale. Coming back up onto our hands. We're going to bring our right foot over to the left side. Bringing the right knee down towards the earth. We're coming into that half pigeon. We want to make sure our right hip is in line with our right knee. You don't need to bring your leg parallel to the front of the mat. Just have a look behind you. Check if your left leg is completely straight behind you and those toes are pointing. then going to stay seated upright. If you feel like your right butt cheek is a little too far off the earth, bring something to wedge underneath it. You've got a block or even a shoe or anything just to put underneath to keep make sure that everything's level. Inhale here. If comfortable, come down onto your forearms. If it's in your range, come with your arms straight out in front of you, head onto the mat, and breathe here. Modification for this one is to come down onto your back, bringing your right leg into a figure 4, so right ankle above your left knee, lying down, grabbing onto your left thigh, flexing through that left foot. You can either come into a crunch position or just lie flat down onto the mat, pulling that left knee in towards you. Or if it feels good, staying in that half pigeon. Breathing through. Coming back up, bring your fingertips in, your hands in. You're going to bring your left knee behind the right sole of your foot. So if you were lying on the floor in the modified version, come up to this position. You can either stay seating upright, or either you can come over your right knee. So your fingertips are coming forward. You're bringing your chest down. You can stay hovered with your eye gaze forward, or if it feels comfortable, come and lie over on your forearms, resting your knee and your head down onto the mat. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Walking those fingertips in, head coming up. This time we're going to come over our right shin, so twisting to the side. Once again, we can stay seated if this feels good for us. Otherwise we can come down into our forearms. We can go deeper, bringing our hands and arms extended out in front of us, and the head coming down onto the mat. Deep inhales and exhales. Walking those fingertips in, coming up into that seated position, grounding down through our palms. We're going to bring our left leg behind us, coming onto our toes. We're going to push back into our downward facing dog, coming up, right leg coming next to the left. We're walking it out, seeing how open we feel on our right side before we come down and equal out that feeling onto the left. Once again, the option here is to come into a three-legged dog. Be careful of the wall behind you. Bringing the left foot on the outside of the left hand this time. Coming into that lizard stretch. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that knee down, holding here, untucking the toes. Deepening into that lunge forward. And it may feel completely different on the left side. It may feel a bit looser. Might feel a bit more flexible on this side, or it could be feeling a bit more tighter, and you might not be able to get as far as you could on the other side. If this feels like a good enough stretch here for you, stay here. Otherwise, try and come down onto your forearms. Once again, if you've got a block or something to bring you up a little bit further, do so, put it underneath you. Inhale here. And exhale. the right side, bring that left knee down, coming into the half pigeon on the other side. Once again, our hips and knees are in line. Our right foot is coming behind us, pointing straight back. Have a look behind, over your right shoulder, check that everything's in line. Either holding here, or if it feels good, come down onto our forearms. Out, forehead down to the mat. Remembering what our modification is, to come down on our back into that figure 4 stretch. This time the left leg is over the right, lying down. Bring that right knee towards you. So again, you can come into a crunched up position if that feels good. Come and lie down on the mat. Otherwise, stay in your half pigeon on the left side. Final couple of breaths. Walking those fingertips in, coming up to seated. Bring your right knee behind the left sole of your foot, sitting upright. We're going to come over our right knee this time, so coming forward, coming down onto our forearms, staying like this if it feels comfortable, but if you feel like you can go a little bit stronger and deeper, come down with your head onto the mat, arms extended. Deep inhales and exhales. Back up to seated. This time we're going over our left shin, so twisting to the right, coming down onto our forearms. We can feel like we can go a little bit further. We're extending the arms and hands out, reaching to the right side. Inhale and exhale. Through every exhale, pushing a little bit deeper into this pose. Us, coming up to seated, bringing our feet in front of us. Once again, coming into that butterfly position, so soles of the feet together. We're going to do another groin stretch forward just to see if we feel a little bit more like we've got a little bit more movement. So nice big inhale and exhale, rounding forward. Sometimes it feels good to put your hands underneath your legs and hold onto your feet this way to pull yourself a little bit further forward. With every exhale, we're trying to get closer down to the floor, deepening that groin stretch. So one more inhale and exhale, holding at the bottom. Wrapping those hands if you've had them wrapped around your feet. Bring your legs into a cross position. We're just going to bring our left hand on the outside of that right knee. We're just going to do a spinal twist. Right hand coming behind us. Eye gaze over right shoulder. To deepen the stretch a little bit further, bring your right hand to rest on your left thigh. Exhale, twisting a little deeper. Back to center. This time the right hand coming on the outside of the left knee. Eye gaze over left shoulder. Left hand coming behind. Remember, the option to bring that left hand onto that right thigh. Exhale, twisting deeper. Back to center. Hands are facing down onto our knees or facing up. We're going to end with 3 deep inhales and exhales. Final one. Slowly blinking open the eyes, and we have finished. Thank you so much for joining me again. See you next time.